Morning, Quadcopter 101 here, and today's shout out goes to Skyshot. Skyshot was first to say first in one of my recent videos, and this one's the shout out, so congratulations. Good morning, Quadcopter 101 here, and welcome to another review on the Quadcopter 101 channel. What I got for you today, folks, is the DEERC 001E Brushless four-wheel drive truck. Okay, what is special about this truck? Well, for one thing, it's a 1/14 scale RC truck that has brushless motor inside. Okay, so you don't have to worry about that motor. More or less, you don't have to worry about that motor burning out. It is four-wheel drive, and again, I mentioned it's powered by a 2440, I believe, yeah, 4600 kV brushless motor. I just took the top off just to show you the insides here. But let's take a look at these insides and see what is so special about this particular car. Well, more or less, this car, again, being brushless, but it's also pretty much protection of the important electrical components inside here. So there is some protection from water, from splash resistance. Now, don't go taking this and becoming a submarine commander with this. You can't go underwater with this. But hopefully, like splash or running through wet grass, this shouldn't be a problem worrying about burning out the electronics in your car. Okay, other things about it. I mentioned brushless motor, but it also has a 25 amp brushless ESC and receiver built in here, that provides power to the motor. Additionally, it has a high torque servo right here, built in right here for steering the car. Other things about it, it has large all-terrain tires built into it here. As here you can see here. One other thing, it does come with shocks on all four wheels. However, these are not oil-filled shocks, folks. They're springs, in other words. So expect it might be a bumpy ride. We'll see when we take it out here. I'll take it out and we'll see how bumpy of a ride is it without the oil fill. But I was hoping it had oil fill, but they're not oil filled. So I'll just go on with that. Okay, other things about it, does have nice LED lights up front here for driving at night if you wish to do such, that are powered through the ESC in the back here. You see in the receiver. Other things on it, they're predicting this thing is supposedly able to go to 60 kilometers per hour, 37 miles per hour in other words, but that's with a 3S battery, okay, an optional 3S battery, which is not provided, folks. In its place, you get two of these 7.4 volt lithium ion batteries to provide power. Now with that, the 7.4 volt, don't expect this to be able to go in 60 kilometers per hour or 60 kilometers per hour or 37 miles per hour. It's not going to be able to with 2S. 3S, yeah. 2S, no. Okay. So the way it is set up out of the box, it's more or less for beginner drivers to learn to drive. And again, this is a lithium ion 18650 milliampere hour battery at 7.4 volts. You get two of these. Now, where they are installed at, there is a little battery bay. Actually, it's quite a large battery bay that's well protected under these hinge pins. Let me open it up and see if I can get it out of there since I put a new battery in there. There we go. There's a little hinge there, and there it is. So there's the battery bay under protection from splash in its own little compartment there. So that's nice that they got that. Other things about it, let's see. That's about it. We have to go over what you get in the box here. Let's go over the controller first off before we go over things in the box. This is its controller. It's somewhat basic controller, powered by 3 AA batteries. Other things on it include, you got speed switch, which is speed dual rates right here, so you can adjust how fast it goes. If you want to go real fast, crank it up. If you're a beginner and you want to take it easy, turn it counterclockwise. So we're going to put it somewhere in between to start out with, and then I'll crank it up when we get out in the field. It also has steering trim right here to adjust the steering to straighten it out. Now I was hoping that it would also have steering dual rate, but it does not. Okay, again, this is more or less a basic controller here with speed rates, dual rates, steering trim, and an on-off switch, and steering control and throttle. Okay, so that is a basic controller for this RC car. So let's go over what you get in the box. You get the car. You get the instruction manual, which is pretty well written. You get caution of lithium batteries, what you need to watch out for lithium batteries, especially for a beginner. Make sure you read that. Other things you get in there, you get a spare screwdriver, you get a bunch of spare lugs, along with lock nuts and spare cotter pins for attaching the canopy on the car. You get a spare dog bone. You get a wrench for the wheels. You also get a spare shock, spare spring shock on there, and a nice little brush to brush it off the car after you're done driving it. And also you get 2 of these 18650 milliamp hour batteries, along with the charger for those batteries here. So that is what you get in this box. Let's take this car out into the field and see how it drives. So hope you enjoy this drive. Good morning, Quadcopter 101 here. Welcome to Pleasant Ridge Park for the test drive of the DEERC 001E. Okay, to start this thing up, I need to first turn on the controller, and I need to find that on-off switch. There it is there. On-off switch is on, and it's searching for a receiver. And to turn on the receiver and the car, I'm going to stick my finger up in there and look for that on-off switch on the ESC. Looking inside there. There we go. That should do it. Let me double check that we are connected. We are. We need some steering trim. I can see right away here. Let me adjust that. A little more steering trim. Okay, there we go. And I'm going to turn speed trim all the way up because we want to see how fast this can go. Whoa. It can go fast, but it can speed out easily too because the not too bad. Okay, that's the top speed here with 2S. So I'm guessing top speed is about 20 miles per hour. Okay, I'm on asphalt right now, but I'm able to spin it a bit. Keeping it closer. Woo, it lifts up. Coming around, coming around. Now it is a bit bumpy without those oil filled. Whoa, 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 coming around there, bringing it around. I need a little bit of left trim, steering trim to the left. Okay, try that again. Okay, what was that doing to the left? No, I've got to go to the right now, a little more to the right. There we go. There it goes, folks, full speed. So yeah, about 20 kilometers an hour, or 20 miles per hour. I'm guessing with a 2S battery. Now with 3S, yeah, this could probably go full speed, but I'd have worries because, well, yeah, it'll work. I wish it had, what am I trying to say, folks? I'm stumbling on my words here, but I wish it had steering dual rates. But there we go. Okay, so that's the high-speed runs. Now let's bring it around here and let's bring it up close here and show it around. Okay, can I do a wheelie with a 2S? Nah. Okay, I tried that. How about drifting? Not too bad. It is a bouncy thing, I'll give you that. Let's see here. Now, I wished I had a jump to try it on, but I don't. Not here. I do have some grass over here. Let's try it in the grass. Remember, this thing's supposed to be able to go through wet. Not submerged, but through wet. And it's doing well in the grass with those big tires. Actually, it's doing real well. Surprisingly well. Let's see how wet that grass is before I do any more of that. Okay, how wet is the grass? Not too bad. It's a little damp, but again, it can take it. By the way, there are those lights on this thing, in case you're wondering. It has 2 front lights, but I'm going full speed through the grass. And it's plowing through it. It don't care. And going back out in the field here. Zoom. Make sure nobody's here. Ooh, look at that thing spin. Kind of a fun little car. Not too shabby. Zoom. Let's see, is there anywhere else I ain't going to go to the playground. Okay. Bringing it around. Woo, did you see that? Oh, and I got to get some of those. What is this? I don't know what that is. Picked up something on the way, but let's put it on the ground and send it off again. I'm trying to see how hard of a turn could I make on this asphalt at how high of a speed without flipping. No, that thing's gonna go. Okay, we'll come over here. Zoom, zoom, zoom. So, oh, I can flip it. Again, I don't have any dual rate control. I could turn down that steering it just a little bit. That would have been nice, but coming around, coming around. A little more steering. Not a shabby little car at all. You can really feel that power from that brushless motor on this thing. Oh, there, I had a wheelie. Yeah, that brushless motor comes into play big time on this. So, yeah. Boom, boom, boom. I like it. I like it. So yeah, this would be a great beginner's intro to ESC or brushless motor cars. The only limitation that I don't like about it is the controllers. The controller is just a little too basic. You know, for this car, they should have included dual rate. Again, steering dual rate at a minimum. But it still works. Works well. I can keep it straight. I can keep it going straight. Spins out there a bit easy. I can keep it going straight at high speed. Just got to be gentle on the turns. Ooh, I spin it out every time. There we go. Boy, this thing would really fly if I had a jump to hit with it. This would really take to the air. Oh, is there any jumps around? There used to be here when they had dirt piles. Now it's all been paved here at the park. By the way, great spot to drive a car, ain't it? On a weekday. Don't come here on weekends, forget it. But weekdays, this is a great spot to be, this park. I like this park. Pleasant Ridge. I hope I don't get banned here. They got other flying things here, flying discs. They have a Frisbee golf course here, which is pretty cool, pretty fun to do. I wonder if the FAA is going to require remote ID on Frisbee discs. Oh, I did a wheelie. It must have been a real smooth spot there. The tires really gripped that time and did a wheelie. But we're driving to see how much drive time we can get out of this. They say, what was it, 18 minutes? I'll believe it when I see it, but it seems to have quite a bit of power. They say the low voltage cutoff will come on, the car will just stop driving once you hit low voltage cutoff, although you will still have steering control. So we'll find out what its LVC is here shortly. What's the drive time? I'm curious myself. But lithium ion batteries usually provide plenty of power for a good time. But you don't see them that much on drones, except larger drones, because of the weight of the lithium-ion. LiPos are more, weight efficient, in other words. But lithium-ion provide pretty good power for extended periods of time. Except they're heavy. But that's not a problem for cars. They're good for cars. Zoom, zoom, zoom. There's some dirt. Some sand we can try. We'll go over there. Go over to the sand. Bounce around in the sand a bit. Let's see if that grass cutter guy's coming this way. No, he's not. Yeah, let's bounce around in the sand. We got some sand to play in here. Good spot. Boom. There we go. I got some airtime that time. Oh, there's a spot I can go. Let's try it. We'll go over here. Turn around. See if I can get straight. And miss it entirely, and boom! Bashing and crashing. Come on, you're supposed to take that. No problem. Okay, there we go. Nice spot to bash it about. Yep. Here's my wife and dog. Let's run it down to see them. We're going to see what my dog does when she sees that. She's going, what is that? Can I play with that? Let's do that again. See what my dog thinks about it. Going back down. Ooh, it's getting thick there. What do you think about that? What is that? She wants to play. I got to get it away from her. Keep going, keep going, keep going. It's bouncing all over the place down there. Here it comes, here it comes. And it made it away from my dog, so it got away. It got away. Let's see what the range is. We'll set it up that way. The range with this controller, right about there. Oh no, it's picking me up. It's still going, folks. Okay, right about there. So that's about 80 meters. Can I turn it around? Yep, heading back, back, back. Okay, going to turn it to the left. Okay, turning it. Oh, it's spun. Bringing it around. And we're trying to bring it back here from over there. Yeah, really wish they had dual rate steering. But, oh well. Still going. We got plenty of drive time with this thing. I should bring it closer so you can see it. Plenty of drive time. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. So, okay, that's it, folks. No more. Ain't no more. So that is the drive time that you get with the 001E. So yeah, this is a good car for beginners. Very, very fast, actually. Did a good job. The controller, the only thing I don't like is the controller. It's kind of basic, and also I wished it had oil-filled shocks. You know, for a brushless motor cars usually have oil-filled shocks, but it doesn't. So, hope you enjoyed this drive. I'm getting out of here because they're cutting grass. This is Cotter 101, signing out. Hi, Quadcopter 101 here again. Hey, if you want to get your own shout out in one of my future videos, make sure you subscribe to my channel. It's real simple. Just go to my channel page and click on that subscribe. And also make sure to click that bell button right next to the subscribe button. That way you get notified when I release a brand new video immediately and give you a chance to get that first shout out. So give it a try, folks.